It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Happy Friday to ya! Oh, TGIF like wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Friday night Tape Talk with
Rob and the Captain.
I gotta take a wee.
Jibba jabbing.
I would have just got my nipples out.
Double whammy, bang.
I'm gonna puke.
You betcha.
Oh, it's hot stream on stream action.
I had a good chuckle. I enjoyed
What
that.
am I doing on a higher balloon? Who am I, the Wizard of Oz?
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
They're masturbating with mackerel?
It looks like poo.
I like to dip my marinara sauce in other marinara
Fart
sauce.
noise, fart noise, fart noise. Oh, I like butt stuff.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain. It's Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. And now, here's Rob from Rob's Vintage Video and Captain Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Oh, shit.
Hi,
I
guys.
didn't recognize you at first. I was like, who's this fella?
Captain Adam said I'd be right back. He said, just wait a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, here he
talk
comes
to you.
now. Here he comes now. Bye, folks.
Bye, whoever you are. Happy Friday,
Thanks,
everybody.
Thanks for watching everything for me.
I don't
Happy
know
Friday,
who that guy
everybody.
was, but he scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep you on your toes here. Keep you on your toes.
Well,
Like a ballerina.
you did a good job of it. You did an excellent job of it.
Like a ballerina.
My man KC is here. What's going on, y'all? Big Len Dog's here. What's up?
What's up, Lindog, baby? How's it going, baby? That's right.
Tony's here from Vegan Film Club,
Oh, what's going on, Tony? How's it
aka
going?
the Master of the 80s. Oh, shit, I
Master
forgot
of the 80s. That's right. Yeah, that's right. He did a name change
Mhm.
a little while ago. Well, how's it going
Forgot
there,
my
Tony? Yeah.
I forgot my cheap dollar store spectacles.
Well, you know what? They make you look very, very intelligent. Like you're like a professor. Like if I had a question about some kind of Egyptian artifact, I probably would ask you. You wouldn't be my first choice, but I would ask you eventually. Just like
Well, that's okay. Well, better than nothing.
Yeah.
What's going on? Josh is here. Big Josh is here.
Hey, Josh Cook.
Papa Goss is here. What's going on? Evening, fellas. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you, Papa Goss.
Happy Friday to the Ginger Ninja himself, Jason, and down below.
Hey, what's going on? The Thunder from
Cocktail
down
beverage
under.
to you, my friend.
Yes, Thunder from down under. Ginger Ninja. Hello. Oh,
There is the one and only Professor Macabro. Greetings
sir.
and salutations. It is he.
Professor, how's it going, buddy? How you doing?
Well, we got all the most excellent regulars popping in.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tony.
on this
Tony, it is good to hear from you again, Tony.
I was just about to say that.
Okay,
I
well,
don't see him
that's-
that often, but I know he's busy out there doing stuff. But
See, that's
Good to see ya.
that's why we have this show together, because we're simpatico and we know
that's correct.
what each other's thinking before we know each other's thoughts.
Just one more little drinky poo.
Yeah, it's drinky poo. Oh, man,
Sippy poo, you know?
yeah, he's about 10 minutes. He's going to be cussing at us and saying he wishes we were never born and we ruined his life and all this.
Who's that with the captain? Kind of looks like Rob, but Rob had a 70s style mustache. No,
Yeah,
cleaned it up a bit.
that is true. I did notice that. Was that way last week?
It was not.
Okay.
It's a new thing.
Good.
It was bugging me so much, man.
Yeah.
I tried to get used to it. I used to have a beard like down to here a few years ago, and I don't know how I did it, but the mustache was like driving me mental, man. It was
Oh.
making me itch my nose like nonstop, and it was I had enough of it. So I was
Yeah.
like,
I know the mustaches can be very problematic. You just gotta just trim them away from your lips and the top of your nose. The top. It's just so it's not like. Otherwise, they're just going to be in your way the whole time.
well, I mean, I was trying to grow it long so I can do some twisting and stuff, but I mean, I guess I should have put if I put some mustache wax in it or whatever, it would have probably stayed in place and bothered me less.
Yeah, you do. You do have to train that kind of growth.
Mhm.
That's just one more thing to worry about. Come on, let's face it. You know.
It is partially my fault, but
Yeah.
laziness and whatever.
Mustache wax. What are you going to buy next? One of those big wheel bicycles and ride it to the haberdashery?
With my monocle on and look at my
Yeah.
pocket watch.
What is this? What
I
is this?
might.
1890? What is this? 1890? What is this? Turn of the
You don't
century
want to
England?
drink poo. That's gross. No, not drink poo. Drinky poo.
Yeah, he's not drinking poo.
No.
Drinky poo.
You
Okay,
got to
Professor.
watch the Trailer Park Boys, and Jim Leahy, the Trailer Park supervisor, is my favorite character, and he likes to have a little couple drinky poos on a Friday night.
May he rest in peace. By
Yes,
the way, we had
Jim
he had
Leahy.
left this realm. What was that? Last year or the year before that? When did he pass away? He passed away kind of recently. When was that?
But it's been like I would say at least 3 or 4 years.
Okay, well, I am very behind the times.
Because I have a
Yeah.
tattoo. I have a tattoo in his memory, and I got that before I moved here. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say at least 3 years.
Okay, well, I am very behind. It's like this little set of buttocks walks into a bar, goes up to the bar, gets a drink and lights up a cigarette, and the bartender says, "Hey, you can't smoke that in here. What, were you born yesterday? This has been a law forever. I mean, what are you just now finding this out?" And the little buttock says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little behind."
Jason says, I have mustache wax, but of course you have mustache wax because you have a huge ass beard and you need what mustache wax.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you really do have to train it and put wax
Keep it
in
in
it.
place because it was just like curling up and
Yes.
nonstop tickling my nose, and I didn't get used to it this time around. So
It
you're
goes.
gone.
It gets out of control real quick. Oh
Sayonara.
yeah.
See you later.
Sayonara.
Auntie Puma's here. Hi, y'all.
Hi, Puma. My sweet. Yeah, it's like that. Like the long mustache always reminds me of that one Tom and Jerry cartoon. Jerry's cousin, the guy, the country singer. Hip hop, Crambo. This is the hard part.
That. I was trying to remember it. They said that as you were talking about it, but as soon as you started singing it, I was like, okay, I remember.
Yeah. Frogman Court and Heated Rock, Crambo. This here's the hard part. Great.
We're
It's a
missing
great
someone.
cartoon.
Stacy's here. What's going on, Stacy?
Hello, Stacy.
Professor says, "Oh, drinky poo. I misheard. My hearing has never been the same since that one intro before you started giving me warning."
Oh, he's laying it in on you now. He's hammering it up for you. He's gonna make you feel bad about this forever.
Oh, Jason's also secretly a villain from the 1800s.
Yeah,
He discovered time travel. So,
oddly enough, I don't find that very hard to believe at all. I'm kind of on board with this theory. I really am.
Yeah. So, box sets this week, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I love your enthusiasm.
Well, I don't know if anybody in the audience is aware of this. I really despise VHS box sets. A number of reasons, mainly because they just don't display well. Like they don't really kind of go with the rest of your collection because they're sort of like bulky and they're it's like this. I don't know. It's kind of hard to display aesthetically. I don't think they're very nice, and also usually they're just like later distributions of like older movies, and like it's just kind of like I would rather have the original distributions. Like if I'm going to get a distribution of movies, I'm going to have the original ones. I don't want like these late '90s, re-releases, box set, fancy pants stuff. I don't know. I just don't like box sets.
Could it be for the same kind of reason why you don't like 2 tape movies?
Yes, the same reason, exact same reason. Because I just don't. I don't like how they're just oblong. They're oblong, and I like things that are uniform.
Stacy says, "Show every box set ever."
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Yeah. Good heavens.
We'll try that.
Yeah, we might come close tonight. We do. I know Rob has quite a few.
She says, "Cast John Cusack as Gareth?" ?
With an accent? That'd be kind of weird.
John Cusack's not good for that, eh?
No, I wouldn't think so.
No, he's
not
not
John
an accent guy.
Cusack. Somebody else, Stacy. Name somebody else.
Didn't John Cusack also played like some kind of like he played like what's his name there? Poe. He played Poe and he talked with his normal accent.
What, Edgar
Edgar
Allan
Allan
Poe?
Poe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he sounded like John Cusack from like every other movie.
Yeah, sounded like Hoops from One Crazy Summer.
Yeah.
That's convincing. Really lost himself in the role there.
Going too fast again. Let me see here.
Look who is here. Oh, my heavens. Look who showed up.
What? Oh.
Look who came back.
VHS Mikey. What's going on, Mikey?
From the Phantom Zone. Hello, VHS Mikey. Very good to hear from you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, man.
Nice to see you, bud.
Yeah.
I've seen you've been out and about and haven't heard from you in a while.
I hope you're recovering from the disaster that was the flooding. What was that, last year or 2 years ago? How long ago did that happen? I'm so bad with time anymore.
Yeah, me too, man. Don't ask me. Well, you're asking the wrong dude, man. Shit.
I mean, I'm on a pirate ship in the middle of Atlantic. I don't even know what time zone I'm in. So yeah.
Jason says, what really grinds my gears about VHS box sets was the TV series ones that didn't display the same image on the spine.
Yeah, that's one thing too. I did have to give it up to box sets for being clever with the spine, the combined spine of the tapes, like making like a picture. I always kind of like that, but still, it just kind of stands out on your shelf. It's just like it's an eyesore to me. They're eyesores to me. I don't. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're eyesores.
Lendog says he lost the Nightmare on Elm Street box set. Captain and I were talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
there were many
Freddy box sets. Yeah.
Yeah. Which one was it? The one with the arms outstretched, or was it the other two that were released that that are worth dick, but people think they are because they're late releases? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he rebuilt and he's been back in the swing of things, Mikey says.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. I'm glad to. I really am glad to hear this. I am, because that's a disaster. I know it's a nightmare scenario.
Good to see you, Mikey, man. I'm glad you're out and about. I saw some of your clips with the boys over there at 3D podcast. Sorry.
Oops. See, it's already started, folks. It's going to start cussing at us here soon. I guarantee you.
Bidet. Remember when? Why do I always blank on a dude's name every time? Dustin, I can't remember his last name. But anyways, remember he asked, he's the one that wrote Bidet, and we were like,
oh yeah, yeah, bet it, yeah. Yes. Yeah, Stacey, I'd be down. Thank you. That's very flattering that you would think that Tom Hardy could portray me in a film. I'm thank you very much for that. Yes, thank you, Stacey. Thank you, Stacey. I appreciate that compliment. Yes.
Yeah. So if I skip over some comments, it's only because deep cut. It's only because I'm trying to keep things relevant, but plus
That's
I can
right. No,
see through my dollar store spectacles.
I'm just saying, somebody says that Tom Hardy should portray me in a live action movie about us. I'm very, very flattered. Thank you, Stacey. Yeah. I really appreciate that. Because say what?
Usually you get share.
I usually
Demi Moore. Sorry, Demi Moore.
I'm like, it's unmistakable. Demi Moore, obviously. But yeah. Anyways, VHS Mikey, I'm really glad to see that you're returning to action, and I am very sorry about the tragedy that has befallen you with the flooding thing. That's terrible. Anybody with a collection of anything to be devastated with flooding is just awful to me. Like it's awful. Yeah.
So let me just correct myself. It's Deep Cut Podcast.
Yeah.
I saw Mikey hanging out over there recently, a couple of videos. So,
I'm glad. I'm glad YouTube is very frequent and concurrent with the updates. Thanks a lot, YouTube, once again for letting me down.
I don't get them like when it happens. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I find stuff when it's late at night and I'm looking through shit and I end up saying, "What the hell? I didn't know this. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know this."
That's it. Yep.
The box was red with just a generic picture of Freddy.
Well, it's probably like the 2001 that you showed me the other day, Rob.
Well, I don't know because I guess that was probably a long time ago, but it could have been, I guess, 2000 or something.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago, dude. That's like
Did we research which one was the first one? Do we know that? I didn't look it up. Did you?
the first one. With
Is that the one with the arms?
That's the one with the arms. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's the one I think where. I think that's when when Freddy's Dead just came out, or was New Nightmare part of that set? I don't remember because New Nightmare was like the last film.
Well,
I mean, if you want to count Jason versus Freddy, but who does? I'm just saying the last like Nightmare film I think was New Nightmare. I don't know if it was part of that box set, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it was part of that box set, but I know the one, the one later that has like nothing on it that I told you I had a couple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one comes with the New Nightmare. That I know.
Okay, yeah. So I know like that one with the arms. That was like mid '90s. So that's
Larry's here. What's going on, Larry?
Hey, Larry.
There's the man.
Hola, senor. Yeah.
Professor's looking for it, eh? Professor's feeling frisky this Friday.
God, Professor, why do you got to bring it up? I mean, why? Why does he bring this stuff up? I you know what? I'm starting to think he really is a villainous bastard, and he just wants to make us mad. You know.
My man Mitch is here. What's going on, Mitchy?
Hey, Mitch, what's going on, buddy?
Like you said, the Freddy box was memorable.
Oh yeah, I mean, I tell you what, Mikey. When I hear VHS box set, I think of that one. Like that's the first thing I think of is that, and the Star Trek movie one.
It does have the New Nightmare. It says.
Oh, okay, good. All right, yeah, yeah. I think of that one and the Star Trek movies with like they all combine the picture of the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, it seems like we're getting into this. Should we start this jam or what?
Yeah, let's get into it. I mean, we already got some fingers in. Let's go ahead and put the whole fist in.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let's do that. Professor, you know what's coming up, eh, Professor?
That's
so,
right. Yeah, just hey, if you're already deaf, it doesn't matter anymore. Blare it, crank it up, actually.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Here we go.
T4! Yeah! T4!
Yeah.
Hey.
It is quite loud compared to everything else. When I played, I'm like, ooh.
That's all right.
There we go.
I mean, they got to know. They got to know what this is. I mean,
well, it is like like an announcement. So you want it's a good quality in an announcement. Loudness. I think
you want to get everybody's attention. You know
what I'm saying?
You want to be like, attention. The library will now be closing in 5 minutes. Like you don't want that. Like you don't want something like that, right?
Yeah. And then you're there like 15 minutes later, and then you can't get out after you go to the doors all locked up, and you're like, I didn't hear them whisper that they were closed in 5 minutes.
They should have said that louder. And next thing you know, you're trapped in this library, and all these haunted books come to life and start like doing stuff to your butt.
Who knows what happens to you in the library at night, man?
I don't want to find. I don't want to find out. That's all I'm saying. I'm getting out of there.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I think empty libraries are very creepy. I really do.
I know somebody who got bed bugs in a library. Yeah,
that's weird. That's a weird place to get bed bugs.
Yeah, in a college library.
I guess the books had bed bugs in them.
I don't know. Someone had bed bugs. They brought them to the library.
Yeah. Oh, he was in the B section. He was in the B section.
Yeah, he had a hard time getting rid of them because they were smart.
Yeah. Yeah, they were well read. Well read bed bugs are the worst.
They were well read. They were up on their current pesticides.
Yeah, man, that sucks. It's a hell of a foe.
Yeah. Every time that plays, I feel like I'm in that scene from the Simpsons when they play the THX spoof. That guy's head explodes and Grandpa screams, "Turn it up! Turn it up!"
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
That was my mother, man. My mother, you know what? If you were talking gossip, my mother can hear you from around the corner. But if you were watching TV, she needed the surround sound to be at almost max.
Right. Yeah, she
I
wants
think she just
to.
like the theater experience, but holy shit, man, he used to shake the house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of movies they're like the audio is recorded that way to where it's like the dialogue is like this. Oh, I want to know how many matches do
I
you have
hate
in
that.
your and then you're trying to turn up to hear what they say. And next thing you know, there's an explosion, and like your windows are breaking, and it's just like, oh, and then the music's really loud. And you got to turn it back down again. Then they start talking again. Well, I just want to know. I always loved you, and you got to turn it back up again. I hate movies like that, man. I hate
I
it.
can't stand that, man. I'll turn a movie off if it's like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised you watched any movies then because they're basically all like that. I hate that.
Oh
You know,
man, I mean, I've suffered through a lot of them, but now I can't take it. Like
no,
if I
just
can, if I have to do that, I'll stop watching it.
yeah. I also don't like it because it scares my cats. I don't like that. I don't like scaring my cats.
Well,
So,
I'm
it's like
not. Neither of us are fortunate enough to have long arms Freddy at the moment.
no, we don't. No.
Maybe one day in the future.
I know what I'm not that interested. I'm really not. Just not
I
interested
would
in it.
I would pick it up, but I'm not going to run out and like hunt it
Yeah.
down and spend all kinds of money on it just to say, oh, I got it.
Well, I mean, like we've talked about before this week. Like I mean, I'm just not interested because I don't like it. Like I think it's clever, but I don't want it on my shelf. I'd rather have the original distributions, like
Mhm.
all lined up in a nice, pretty row, where they're all unique.
Well, I already have all the first distributions. I got that covered. They're on the shelves in the horror section.
Well,
But I wouldn't mind putting the box set in my box set shelves just
yeah.
for how it looks. But that's the point. I don't really need it. I don't need to run out and spend all kinds of money and all this kind of shit. If I come across it
Sure.
organically, well, then that's a different story.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But so everybody can stop talking about it.
There it is. Yep, there it is. Oh, you have all of them.
So which one here? I think it's the first one and the last one are open, but all the ones in the middle are sealed still.
Yeah, that's a pretty thing. That's like I was saying earlier. That's like the other one I think of when I think of VHS box sets. And
And it's
you
in
know
great
what?
condition. It's a little bit worn on the bottom, and I have like a piece of tape here holding the corner or whatever. But I got this in the I think the Salvation Army thrift store.
That's
I think
good.
it was like how much was it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was $6.
Okay, dollar tape.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. I found I've never found that box set complete, but I found like I think I have like the second movie, I have the third movie, and I have the sixth movie, like singularly, like the box set was split up. I found them in the wild, but I don't have that full box set. Yeah,
If I was to put it face to like straight, you see the gaps,
yeah.
but because it's on an angle, right? It's like it's made to be on an angle, so
See, that's
you
what
put
I'm
it on
talking
an
about.
angle.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, why would I want to put that on my shelf? Like, if it's all angled and it doesn't fit with the rest of my stuff, like that's the kind of stuff that makes me mad, dude. Like, what is going on there?
I know that's what I'm saying, and it is hard to display. You
Yeah.
can hardly see it on my shelf, but because I
It's
got
like,
a bunch of things in front of it. But
it's like what's the point? Like, don't get all avant-garde with me now, Paramount Video. Man. But anyways, yeah, that's a pretty famous box set right there.
No, it does, Professor. That's the thing. It's on a slant, and they make it that way so you can angle it to see the image better. And it's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they're unique that way. Like it makes it a little bit fun to collect because
Not for me.
they are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I just that's just a big middle finger from me. No way. If I see stuff like that, no. It's kind of like it's like if you have like a I'm going to release this VHS in a hexagonal sleeve, like you know what I mean. It's like okay, that's cool and all, but what am I going to do with it? Like how am I going to display that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what you got next on that?
Well, since you brought up Star Trek, I'll bring up this one. I mean, clearly everyone's a fan of these, the best sci-fi space opera movies ever. I'm so glad they decided to go back and redo them in the special editions. The greatest thing known to cinematic history, of course, the Star Wars trilogy.
I didn't know what you were talking about at first until you started going on, and then I'm like, okay, I know what he's talking about now.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm just kidding. But this is one of those things, like just like that Star Trek box set or like the Freddy box set. Like if I came across it in the wild for like a reasonable price, I totally would get it. Like the same here. This was like 50 cents. Like I think
so I don't. That's the black and gold one.
Well, it's a special edition. It's
So hold
do
on
you
a
have
second.
the THX one, the THX, the blue? Do you have that one?
Well, I got the. Where is it now? Fuck, where the fuck is it? I think it's at the bottom too. It would have to be at the bottom.
Of course it would. Of course it would. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what it's Murphy's Law, brother.
Yeah, there it is at the bottom. So I got this one.
Yeah, the THX one.
And then I got this one. So this is not the same as yours, I don't think.
Might want to double check that. It could be.
Or is it? Because the box looks different and everything.
That's
like a black and gold, like a slant and everything.
That's the special editions because look at the font. It's made to match the prequel trilogy, but they wanted to like link them all together. That's definitely the special editions. But the blue one you have there, that's the THX. Like before the special editions came out, that was like the latest VHS release of those films. So that's the original. Those are the original cuts of the film. That fancy pants box there, that's got to be the special editions.
And then we got the. I think I showed this before, but I'll show it again anyway. The flat version of that.
Oh yeah.
You pop this off. Come on. There we go.
Oh, it's a
this
box
has a 3 tapes inside like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the flat version. Yeah, good stuff.
I had the option of getting something like this of the diehards, and I didn't. I should have though.
I mean, it's the same thing with those Die Hard box sets and the Terminator box sets that are flat like that. What am I supposed to do with them? You can't even display them. They don't have a spine, label. So you put them on the shelf, like you're not going to be able to really see them. Like what's the point?
Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Who's watching only 1 and 6? Yeah, of the Star Trek. I don't know, but
I don't know. I could tell you though that 1 is my least favorite. I don't like 1 at all. But 6 is actually pretty underrated. I like 6 very much.
I have to revisit them all again. I think the only one I really know is like the Wrath of Khan or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the 4th one is the best. I will argue that. I will die on that hill. I don't care. The 4th one is the best, otherwise known as the one with the whales. That's great. The third one is good too, but I always thought they spoiled it with the name, The Search for Spock. Kind of a dumb name, spoiler? I think. Yeah, a little bit of a spoiler as well. They could have just called it the Genesis Project or the Mission to Genesis or something like that. Like they could have called it something else. Let us find out for ourselves that Spock comes back. Like, don't whatever.
Professor says the other than the bare bones DVD releases, those VHS tapes are the only way to see the OG Star Wars movies.
You're absolutely right, Professor. That was it. Like that THX release set you had, that was it until after the special editions were released, and that was it. Even like it wasn't even the first ones that were on DVD where you can actually access the original cuts of the film. That was only like a second release of a DVD because people were complaining so much. Like, look, we don't like the special editions. Can we just watch we never asked for the special editions. How about we just have the original film? You know what I mean? So they eventually did release that as an option.
Stacy says these old ones have different scenes? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have different scenes. They have the original cuts of the movie without the adding all the add-ons they did after that.
Stacy, you don't know the story behind the special edition Star Wars films? I thought everybody did. Well, they recut and remastered the original Star Wars films, and they added a bunch of stuff to it to make it look like the prequel trilogy. And they ended up just ruining it because it all looked like garbage.
Yeah,
that was the
stupid little monsters and aliens in spots for no reason and shit.
Yeah, just stupid CGI and just crap, and
no, wasn't good.
No, it wasn't good. So there you go.
Okay, so I guess I'm next.
Yeah, you're next.
Let me see here. Trying to keep on the old sci-fi tip, but I guess no.
Well, you don't have to because that's all I got for sci-fi.
Well, I'm gonna bust this out because this is the first time I've ever seen this.
Okay.
It's not the biggest box set. Like, there's not much of a box set to it, other than it's just mostly a big, huge sleeve that goes over the 4 movies.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're in there,
Mm-hmm.
and like, come on now,
Yeah, they're there.
let's pull one out. Let's pull one out and take a look here.
Yeah, whip it out.
The box is decently made, but
Uh-huh.
I mean that's it. It's just they follow at the bottom. It's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
There's 4 tapes in there,
Yeah.
and all they do is just make you slide over.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that's even that kind of makes me angry because it's like if you're gonna do a box set, why not do it like the other box sets have done? And have like the side entry, like a box, not like a big sleeve. So like you can actually put it on your shelf to display it, and you can see the spines of the tapes, and it's actually easier to transport. And I don't know. I can't stand box sets. I really can't stand box sets.
This is a good example of a crappy box set, man.
Yeah,
like
that is.
You can hardly even pick it up, and the tapes come flying out and shit.
Yeah, crappy box set filled with crappy movies. How about that? Yeah, I think all the Batman movies are garbage. What do you think about that, chat? Huh?
Oh. Hey, Mr. Bones is here. What's going on, Bonesy?
Hey, Mr. Bones. What's going on, buddy? Buddy.
Professor says the Blu-rays are a crime against nature, talking about Star Wars. In The Return of the Jedi, they had the audacity to make Vader scream, "No!"
Yeah.
As he tosses the Emperor. Haven't been so mad at something in years.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. They actually, they redid the special editions for the later DVDs and Blu-ray release and added more crap to them. If you didn't hate Lucas enough, that would make you hate him even more. I mean, that's just what that is.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're correct. So what you got next?
Well, let's see here. Speaking of that, just like the sleeve over box set, like this, just crap design. I got this, had to get it. Found it at a thrift store years ago. Just had to get it because you never really come across Groucho Marx stuff. Usually you just come across either Laurel and Hardy or Three Stooges stuff. But this is a Groucho Marx collection. And just Groucho Marx and the Marx Brothers, Best of Groucho Marx Volume 1 and 2. And it's just like a bottom. It's just basically like a big sleeve. You know what I mean? Kind of just garbage.
You just reminded me that at my store at the flea market, I have a box set of what is it? Lucy. I Love Lucy.
Oh, okay. Well,
nobody wants it. Just so
of course, they don't want it because they probably already have it. They probably already got like 3 of them at their house. Like that was like just so common. I do have. I can't find it. I wasn't able to find it, but I do have like the same thing, but it's like Three Stooges. There's a 3-tape set. I don't know where it is. No idea where it is.
Crusher's here. What's going on, Crusher?
Hey, Crusher, what's going on, man? Long time no see, my man.
Joshua does not have that Groucho Marx box set.
I'm surprised. I really am. I really am.
You gotta get that big Joshua. So anyway, let's get to a little bit of a discussion here.
Oh my God.
Because I know how you feel about this.
Okay.
This to me, it's a John Belushi 2-pack, but do we consider this a box set?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I reconsidered because it is. It's a set. I mean, a set's anything more than one, right? And it's
in a box, like properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not a double tape because it's not the same movie. It's a box set because it's in a box.
It's not a double feature. It's a box set of 2 movies.
Yeah, that's 2 movies. Yep.
So there is a couple 2 movie box sets that exist, and this is one of them. This is Animal House. This is John Belushi Animal House and the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
The back spine is kind of lame. I don't know why they didn't do something better than this.
Yeah, I mean, Universal Home Video, like they did their layout stuff got really wonky through the 90s. Like it was just like you'd like be very surprised, like the lackluster layouts they had for such a major studio. Like, what are you doing? Like, they're not even trying.
They only have the option to really, either show it widthwise or this way.
Yeah. And I know they released. I wish I had it, but I know they released when they put out the Universal Monsters Classics collection. They did release Frankenstein and Dracula in a set like that, and they also did Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein and Son of Frankenstein in like a 3-pack set. Like they would do those little box sets. I don't have any of those, but I wish I did.
Just reminding me of the box over there.
Uh,
Well, like over here, right here, over here, underneath there is the Monsters Universal Monsters box set. Excuse me a second while I clear my throat. Crusher says a box set is 2 movies or more.
Yeah, I would say so too. You know, I think that's it. Because like I said, a set is more than one, obviously, and if it comes in a box, there you go. It's a box set, right?
Exactly. Josh has both those releases.
Yeah, there was. They did release them in like a 2-pack set because it was like the 50th anniversary of those films. It was like a 50th anniversary thing. So there was like a special like 2-pack. I've never been able to find it in the wild. Certainly not in the internet. Like it's kind of hard to find. Last I checked, at least. And I mean, so I'm just kind of like I don't care.
Crusher likes the Batman movies.
Yeah. Okay.
I like them all too. To be honest with you, I mean the last one is a little bit.
No.
You know,
no, we're gonna get in a fight. We're gonna get in a fight, aren't we? We're gonna get in a fight. I know we are. This is ridiculous. I don't want to talk about this.
No, but I mean, I mean, a fast comment about it is like once they start putting nipples on the armor and stuff like that, and they showed like George Clooney's butt like 3 times in the intro or something.
Well, you know, no, I mean, they always say, "Hey, don't talk politics or Batman movies." That's what they always tell you. So, because you're always going to have some schlomo that says, "Oh, I like Batman Forever," and then they end up suplexing through a table. I just can't believe people like that film. I just
what you got on next?
Well, speaking of the 2 tape thing, and this is kind of weird because it's not in a box, right? But it is 2 separate tapes, so it's not a double tape set technically. Well, technically it is, but officially it's not. It's it's Digging Dinosaurs 2-pack. It's got Dinosaurs Are Very Big and Dinosaur Families, and they're just. So I mean, this is like right on the borderline of like double tape set, but they're 2 different things. Even though, so I mean, I don't know what if you want to count this as a box set. If you don't want to, it's fine. Because I kind of don't, but I kind of do. Like
I don't know, man. I got no problem. I got no problem calling it that. I just like for me, it was easy just to say that this is a box set because it's in a box, you know, not just a regular sleeve, but this is a regular sleeve too.
Yeah,
basically, it's a 4 tape sleeve, but it's just a regular sleeve. So
yeah, I know there's so many hairs to split, isn't there? It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like if this was a 2-part thing, I would have said, nah, it's not a box set, but this is like 2 separate things. And these are.
I just think that if I was talking about that, I would say like a 2 tape set. I don't think I'd ever refer to that as a box set.
No, but then you're kind of like, well, what's the difference between a 2 tape set and a box set? Like, what really is the difference? Because I mean, even though that's just a sleeve, technically, it's still a box, right? You know, so it's like, where do you stop? You know what I mean? Where's the madness?
If it's a box and it has a set of tapes, it's a box set.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the madness stop?
There you go. I guess that's clear enough, man. If it's a box and it has a set of tapes, it's a box set.
Well, I'm glad he's here to clarify this. Thank you, Professor.
Well, he is a professor.
That's true. And these are X.
Crusher likes that dinosaur tape, by the way. It's not Jurassic Park. Nice.
Yeah, these are X rental copies. At least I think I don't know why somebody censored out the info, but I don't know why you would do that. But there you go.
Not like anybody cares, I don't think.
No, I don't. I've never cared.
Well, this is the only horror box set that I brought with me. This is a pretty going out of Poltergeist.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's cool right there.
And it's in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slides into the box.
Box set. That's a box set for sure.
Yeah. The exact definition of such.
I mean, that's what we're looking for, isn't it? Yep. So get out of here with your dinosaur movie 2-pack. Get out of here with the Groucho Marx 3-packs. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with the Groucho Marx. Yeah,
Are you a fan of the Poltergeist?
I am a fan of the first two films. Yes.
Growing up, I didn't watch them much because my sister looked exactly like this kid.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my sister was blonde and she wore like white night dress like that when she was young, and she was very mischievous and bad, and
Yeah.
she was like, she used to write my name on the wall, and then I get in trouble for it. And Blaine was like, I didn't. She's like, she was young, and she didn't write it, and my parents would give me shit. And I caught her writing my name on the wall and shit.
Wow, that's
yeah. One time I woke up in the middle of the night and I went into the kitchen and she was like in the kitchen up at the stove with all the elements burning.
Yeah. Wow. Great. That's great. That's bad. That's bad, dude.
Yes, it is.
That's bad.
Thank God she doesn't do that thing anymore. Those kind of things anymore. But,
that you know of.
She was like, I don't know, like 6 years old, maybe. I guess. No, maybe even less than that. 5, 4.
I mean, if I did anything even remotely close to that when I was a kid, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now.
But the weird thing is, like, she's standing there in the white, like, night dress, and it's the straight blonde hair with the bangs cut and everything, exactly like that kid, man. And it was quite freaky. I didn't like watching those movies when I was younger.
I don't blame you. That's pretty terrible. Terrible. Yeah. That's pretty terrible.
Josh says, I only have Poltergeist 1 and 2. I'm still looking for 3.
Yeah, I'd like to get 3, but I'm also not worried about it. I wouldn't be too worried about it either, Josh. It's not that good of a movie.
I know I've seen there's one of them that you see often in a book box.
It's the first two. I used to have those, but I sold them.
Yeah.
Okay. First two are in the book boxes.
And then there's also, but I mean, are they commonly the ones that I've seen commonly? I've seen one of them. I can't remember which one. I think it might be the first one I saw in a book box.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it might be 2 that I've seen. With the movie Times has a silver top on it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
But I never see the third one. I never.
MGM released those first two a lot in many different years. The third one I'm not too sure about. I think they just maybe did a couple.
Mm-hmm.
They probably just want to forget about the third one.
What you got for next?
Well, let's see here, man. What to whip out next? Here's something I found in the thrift store many moons ago. Big fan of the show and had to get it, but unfortunately, this is a box set that is congruent with a bigger box set. So it's a box set within a box set. It's the Monty Python Flying Circus,
nice.
But it's episodes 10 through 12, and this had like I think 4 others just like this, and like a huge box set. And this was the only one I was able to find in the wild. Yeah, glad to have this. A big fan of the show.
That reminds me of we were talking about earlier. Is at the flea market I have a Western set that I didn't bring, but I should have brought it just because of the size of it is ridiculous. It's probably like I don't know how many tapes is in it. It might even be like as long as this, maybe even bigger than that. All tapes standing up.
That's what I heard.
You try to pick it up. There's like the boxes break in, tapes are flying out.
Sure, yeah. Oh, I have something like that. We're going to get to here. Speaking of like a box that's not sturdy enough for the collection. But yeah, this is pretty awesome to have. I mean, I was introduced obviously to Monty Python as a kid watching The Holy Grail. That was my first introduction to it. And then like PBS, like public broadcasting service, when I was like a younger teenager, for some reason Saturday nights they would play a bunch of like British shows. They play like Mr. Bean, they'd play Red Dwarf, and they would play Flying Circus, and that's when I'm like, oh wow, that's where it comes from. And I was just like, this is completely ridiculous. Flying Circus is ridiculous. Like it's just so ludicrously, obscenely funny. Like it's just like, how did these even get made back then? It's just like it's just so surrealist and avant-garde and just so like just I don't know. But yeah, happy to have this.
Josh was saying that there's he knows there's a lot of VHS TV series box sets that are around.
Oh yeah, they sure are. There sure are, man.
like I said at the flea market, I have an A&E Titanic series box set for sale. I got the James Bond box set for sale. I got the Godfather box set for sale. I got an Elvis box set that's got like, I don't know, like 6 or 8 tapes in it.
Well,
yeah, I got a bunch of them there.
see, I mean, I think a lot of people are just like, it's a box set. I just don't want it. Like, I think that's just a lot of people's opinion on box sets. I really think, like, at least like aftermarket stuff, like they just don't want it. Like, it's just more crap to get stuck with. I'm not going to be able to display it properly. Why do I want it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I understand, because you have to limit yourself when it comes to that stuff. Otherwise, you have to get a whole new room attached to your building.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird. You have to like have your own shelf for your box sets, like especially that Star Trek piece of shit diagonal box set you have. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, open up an art exhibit just to display it? Like, what are you kidding me?
They put a stand underneath it and make it as a centerpiece or a corner piece or something.
Like put like a spotlight on it. Whatever. Get bent.
Professor says, I've lost potential girlfriends because of Poltergeist. I showed it to them on a date, and so far, with 5 women, without fail, when things go crazy in the movie, some random thing goes flying in the room.
Well, I hope it's
wow.
I hope it's your ding dong. That's what I hope goes flying in the room. Just wag it right on her chin. Come on.
I hope it's the button to your jeans.
Yeah, that's me too. Yeah.
Or her bra, maybe.
Well, you said A&E. A&E, I know, released like a ton of box sets. Like you said, you had like the Titanic documentary. Like this is from A&E as well, produced by A&E.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's very interesting. And
I also have like a Rat Pack one. You know, like the Rat Pack. Sammy Davis Jr. and all those dudes back in the day.
Oh yeah. From A&E. A&E did that one.
Yeah.
A&E did a lot of stuff.
There was only like 8 Mr. Bean episodes. I could have sworn there were like 100 when I was young.
Well, the same here, Mitch. I always thought that Mr. Bean was like, in the 80s, but it didn't start till like 90. Like late 90s is when not late 90s, but late 1990s when Mr. Bean started. I always thought it was earlier than that, but it wasn't. So yeah, a lot of misconceptions about Mr. Bean.
Len Dog says, good old PBS. That's where I discovered a lot of different movies and Red Dwarf.
Yeah, same here, Len Dog. Same here. Yeah. Definitely Red Dwarf, and I never got into Doctor Who. Doctor Who was just a little too much, too British, too deep. Like it was just like one of those things where you had to watch from the beginning to actually understand what was going on, and I didn't have that kind of time.
I watched Doctor Who when I was a young kid, man, because the music used to be spooky as shit, man. Ooh,
sure it was.
When I was young, man, and it always came on like in the early evening, like say 7 p.m. or something like that. And it was like after supper, and then like people were chilling, and I was in the living room watching TV by myself, and it was always spooky. So I only know the original, the original Doctor Who, and I don't know it well because it's from a long time ago. But
no, I do know there is a whole religion dedicated to Doctor Who. There is a fandom beyond belief for Doctor Who, and I'm not on board with that. Sorry. Yeah.
Sadly, no. Something falls and makes a big, loud crash and scares the women away.
No.
Last time they wanted to see a scary movie with me, I tell you what.
Mikey, Red Dwarf is fun. Good sci-fi too.
Doctor Who scared Mikey too.
Yeah.
It was eerie, man. That music was eerie. So anyways, what I got next up in here is the Rambo box set with the 3 of them in it.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. That's that's interesting. Those aren't re-releases. Those are kind of like, either like second distributions I'll just put in a box set. Usually with box sets, they put like a new distribution out for like the trilogy. That is like the second distributions of each film. You got the Kuroko, First Blood, and the IVE 2 and 3. That's good. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, because they don't look like they're from a box set. Because when I got them individually, they look like individual tapes. Like they could be like.
Yeah, they totally are. Those are the ones I have, but not in the box set.
But then I realized that they also came in a box set.
Yep. I had the First Blood. I still have part 2, but I sold one in First Blood and 3. But yeah, that's they just said, hey, how many of those we got left over? All right, just put them in a box set and sell them. Like that's what they did.
Let's get rid of all these at once.
Yeah, it's just we're overstocked.
We need to make room for
Yeah.
inventories.
That's a pretty awesome one. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Oh,
Space like usual.
see what I mean? That's why I hate box sets. Another reason I hate box sets. Like, what are you supposed to do with them?
Well,
What
you're
am I
out of
supposed to?
space fast, that's for sure.
What am I supposed to build a house out of these? What are these bricks? Schmucks.
Brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
Professor says, looking forward to see how many who has Rocky and Godfather sets. Well, I just told you, Professor, I got the Godfather. I don't have it with me, but I have it for sale at the flea market, and it's a nice, brand new. It looks brand new. I got like $10 on it, and no one wants to buy it.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, when I think of VHS box sets, I think of course, the Nightmare on Elm Street ones, and of course the Star Trek movie ones. But then I neglected to say on purpose because none of us have them. The Rockies box set and the Godfather box set. I was trying to, you know, sway attention from the fact that we don't have them because they are very famous box sets as well. No, we don't have them.
Well, I have the Rocky box set, one of the later ones. I showed it during our boxing tape off, though.
It's true, you did, and I had it, but I donated it to an art project. A guy who was trying to make a drum set out of VHS tapes. I think I did a good thing there. And
yeah, so I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it to the table today because we saw it, Professor, during a boxing movies on Boxing Day.
That's right. To get out of here, the
later
Rambo
one, right? It's the latest. I guess it's probably the last box set they probably made. I think.
Well, I know they put one out probably a year or two after Rocky V was released, and that was the one I had. Then they put one out again in the late '90s, which is that I think that's that one, where it looked pretty similar. It was all like red boxes and all that, but like the fonts were kind of different, like whatever. So yeah, they re-released it in the late '90s, maybe even 2000, where it was just like the same thing, though. You know, it's whatever.
But it's like I said, it's also in pretty good shape for the box, you know, for the size of it, because it does have 5 tapes in it. So you know, once the tapes start getting past 3 up into 4 and 5, you start, you know, the box start getting shitty.
You need a sturdier box, and we're going to get to that here soon. I have a good example. I'm just waiting. But we were talking about A&E stuff, A&E Home Video, how they released a bunch of box sets. We were also talking about Monty Python, and here I found something that was pretty interesting in a thrift store many years ago. The History Channel presents Crusades box set produced by A&E Home Video, and I say reminds me of Monty Python because it's hosted by Terry Jones of Monty Python fame. So this is pretty interesting stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, never watched this. Haven't watched this yet. But I'm sure they get everything wrong about the Crusades, like everybody always does. So I'm just not going to watch it. Let's see, 95. Yeah, 95. Through the 90s, man, A&E was just on fire with VHS box sets. They were just like, they couldn't help themselves. If there was a property, they were going to buy it, put it on VHS, and put it in a box set.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 tapes. Isn't it 5 tapes?
Yeah, it's Rocky V. There's 5 Rocky movies.
Yeah, okay. Well, the professor's saying that Rocky only went up to 4. I'm like,
the professor's wrong. Well, Mama's wrong again. Professor, you're wrong. Unless you're being facetious and saying Rocky V was so bad it doesn't exist, which I agree with you on that.
That's what I think he's doing.
I hope you are, because now unfortunately there are 5.
Yeah, he's like, yep, no other movie came in between that one. Not a one. Nope.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. I'm with you.
Sorry, Professor, I didn't catch your sarcasm at first there.
Yeah, hey, text is weird. Can't think of
one. Was it 5?
I wish there was like a sarcastic italic mode for text, so like you can because when somebody's being sarcastic in like a conversation in person, you could tell, but through text you can't really tell, can you?
As soon as I read 5 tapes ? I'm thinking to myself right away. But I saw Rocky V in the theater, man.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you know, it was a good time at the time. I remember liking it. But I also, I remember liking it. I remember like being hyped up because he eventually kicked the guy's ass, and you like that. But I remember being heartbroken on how they left him, like, you know, like.
Yeah, but it's like, it's almost like so much bad stuff happened to him. I don't even care about that victory. Like, screw that little punk. Who cares about that punk ass? Like, the fact, like, he lost all his money. He's got severe brain damage. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, why am I supposed to be rooting for anything that happens next?
I remember being like hyped up about it when we left the theater. Then after thinking about it, I'm thinking, man, that really bums me out how they did that to him.
Yeah, it's not a victory, dude. It's not a victory. He didn't even win an official match. He won a street fight with this punk kid. You know what I mean? It's
they try to make it cool because he's in the bar and everything, but then you're like, yeah, but he has nothing, man. Like they just totally robbed the guy. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like there was nothing really on the line. There wasn't any like high stakes like Rocky IV. Like I always say this, Rocky IV ended the Cold War. That's how important Rocky IV was. But then like you get from that to Rocky V. I mean, it's like, man, they just should have never made Rocky V.
No, man,
they just shouldn't. No.
I mean, obviously, I like you want more Rockies, but they just like they left him like the way they left him was bad, man. I didn't know why. Anyways, I couldn't understand why they did that.
They got too real. I mean, it's like you saw the beating he took by Drago in the fourth one, and like like at the end of it, he's like, "If I can change, we all can change." Like he gives that inspirational speech, but you're thinking the whole time, it's like, man, I bet you he has got some kind of brain damage, but I don't want to see it. But hey, what's Rocky V open up with?
That
him with brain damage, naked in the shower right after the match. Like, oh yeah, I want to see that. Like, it's just like, no way.
Well, I mean, listen, if that was the premise you're going to go with, is one thing.
Yeah.
But why you had to make him broke too?
Yeah, like he lost all his money. How did he lose all his money? Like, it's just like, why did you do that to him? Like, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Why did you do that? You made him like mentally ill, and then you took all his money away from him. Like, what the hell?
I don't get it. Sorry. I'm with you, Professor. Rocky V does not exist, and we're just going to move on from this.
Crusher says there's only Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the 4K blue box set, so he's happy.
Hey, that's interesting. That's interesting. I know there's been like a lot of like retrospective blowback against Rocky V, where it's like a lot of people just refuse to even acknowledge it because it's just not a good movie. I mean, it's just not fun. It's like, come on, man. You're going to answer Rocky IV with that? Like, I understand, like, the direction is like, well, you got to do something. You know what I mean? It's like, well, where do you go from Rocky IV? Listen, if you're asking the question, where do you go from here after something happens? That's your answer. You don't go from there. Just stop. Like, that's why there never should have been more Star Wars movies. There's no reason to have them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just stop. Okay.
It's more of like it's almost just like a little bit of a cash grab to close off the story with some kind of thing, and
sure it was. Yeah, it's like we always bring this up is the Terminator 3. It's like that the only reason why they made that was for a cash grab. And I will always defend Terminator 3. It could have been a lot worse than it was, but I will always say it was totally unnecessary. Like, why? There's no reason to make another movie.
Well. And like Professor saying about him becoming broke and everything like that. First of all, I mean, like he could have done. He was the champion. Chile. It was Rocky, man. He could have done a couple commercials. He could have maybe did a couple interviews, put a couple bucks in his bank, and then they could have lived in a normal neighborhood and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, it's fine because it's like you see, okay, after Apollo loses the championship to Rocky, Apollo's still doing fine. You see that in the beginning of Rocky IV and obviously Rocky III. Like, he's doing just fine. Like, there's no problem there. So why did you just decide to make Rocky, this hero we've been following through this saga, all of a sudden make his life complete shit? Like what are you doing to him? Like, I'm just not with that. I don't get it. Yeah.
No, I didn't like that.
No. Sorry. Nope. Yes, Jinjin, my take always, Terminator 3 is fun, but totally unnecessary.
I agree as well.
Could have been worse.
And Lendog says, do you have the WrestleMania box set?
No, I don't, baby. I don't have the WrestleMania box set. I know there's plenty of them, though. There's a couple of them, depending on what year they came out. That's right. I know the most common one I see is 1 through 10. I know they made like 1 through 7 and 1 through 13. And like they made a bunch of them. No, I don't have any of them, mainly because they're like $1 million on eBay. So, I'm not interested.
That's what I was going to say, man. Wrestling tapes are expensive, man. They're like horror tapes.
Yep. Good question, though, Lindog. But no, I do not. Sorry.
Professor says, to be fair, though, Rocky has been known to be terrible with money. he did blow all the money he got from Apollo fight on a car and a jacket.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, but it's a really sweet jacket. It's got a tiger on the back.
Hey, listen, he could. This shit happens. Paulie signed the power of trust away. They lost all their money. Okay, they're acting like the only thing he can do is fight again to make some money.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. No. I mean, he could. No.
He's
listen,
Rocky, man. Like,
here's the thing. Realistically, even if he couldn't fight anymore, which was he really shouldn't have been fighting anymore, people would be clamoring for him for like ads, promotions, even the commentators for like the National Boxing Association, like they would like totally be like, yeah, you want to commentate on this? And they're like, yeah, even though it would have been kind of crap to hear him, but he could have been involved some way if in that universe where his name was so well known, like he would have been a star no matter what. So it's just like him being flat broke like that. I just wasn't buying him. Like, no, he can do anything he wants. You know what I mean?
and I mean, you're telling me like he. Well, I know he didn't want to sell the gym.
Yeah.
But I mean that property must have been worth something.
It had to be. I mean, it's a lot of it. It just isn't very believable, and it's just like, nah, come on, man.
You know what I mean? And then they tried to fix it up in the next one where he's got a restaurant.
Yeah, they're making up for lost time with Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I remember watching that movie and being like, man, it's too late. Too little, too late, man. Like, what the hell?
You're absolutely right. It's just like, no, just stop. Man, I had one.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Mitch. Mitch was saying that the fight was kind of cool because of the street fight. So I remember when I was young, when we saw it in the theater, we were amped up because of that. But then later on, thinking about it, was like,
yeah, it's just I don't know. It didn't to me. It was just somewhat. It made it even more unnecessary because it was like it wasn't a sanctioned match. It really wasn't for anything. You're going to prove what that you can. You can sustain even more brain damage by. Oh, this time you're not going to have gloves on. Oh, okay, all right. Well, it just doesn't make any sense, man. I just, I'm not a fan.
Bad choice. There was a lot of bad choices in that movie.
Terrible. Give me a second here, Rob.
Who's next? Is it me or you?
Oh, here it is. It's me, but I forgot to pull this out.
If that weirdo with the weird glasses pops back up again.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do about it?
Well, there's not much I can really do about it, so.
Captain Adam said he'll be right back. He's looking for a box that he had. He forgot to whip it out. Oh.
You look like a completely different person.
Oh, here he is. Here he comes now. Bye, folks.
This looks like a completely different person.
Thanks a lot for covering for me. Yeah, I have this box set that I forgot to bring out for the rest of us, but it's probably the greatest Christopher Walken stuff in the world. The hardest Christopher Walken movie there is.
Okay.
I mean, just forget all of his gangster movies. The only Christopher Walken movies you need to see are the Sarah Plain and Tall series. Have you ever seen this?
No.
By Hallmark Home Video.
Hell no.
Hallmark movies. Starring Christopher Walken and Glenn Close as film adaptations of the Sarah Plain and Tall films. Now, the story behind this, why I like them so much. First of all, let me just say this. You know how like you like stuff, you really can't explain why you like them. There's really no reason for you to like them. Like they're not really in your hall of interest, but you still love them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is one of them. This is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Oh, that's cool if you feel that way. There are some shows on that kind of level that I enjoy. You might not know about Canadian shows.
Well, the thing is, if Christopher Walken wasn't in these, I probably wouldn't really care too much about him. Well, in like 7th grade, I think, or was it 9th grade? Like, of course, our English class, we read the Sarah Plain and Tall book series, which is a very famous American books. So we read them in English class, and we ended up watching these films. Of course, I was a huge Christopher Walken fan at the time. I'm like, holy shit, Christopher Walken's in this? Like, I was like losing my mind. Like, we're watching this in school. It was great. It was like, I can't believe this is school, bro. And so I just love it ever since. And I tracked them down, found them on the internet, and these are great. You know, these annual watch for me. I watch these every year.
Nice.
Good time.
Josh says he has some Hallmark Hall of Fame movies.
Josh, you might want to keep that to yourself because they're not all good. All I'm saying.
Yes, Professor, the Universal Monsters got a box set, a couple different ones, I assume. I have one over there. It's hard to see, but where's my hand at? It's right over here.
Between two pillows.
but I showed it before, like I think probably in some horror thing or whatever. Well, that's another one. It's like we've got a bunch of tapes in it. It's like pretty. It's like wide like that. So you end up with damage on the corners and everything if you get a shitty one.
You got to have a really sturdy box for that, and a lot of them did not do that. So they just weren't thinking. Box. This is great because it's like it's supposed to be in like what is it, Kansas or wherever, but it's like his Walken's accent's really not that different. Like I'm from Kansas. I'm a farmer. I'm looking for a mother for my children. I have to write a letter to someone in Connecticut. Hopefully she answers. I wonder if she answers me. I hope she loves me. She doesn't love me. I'm gonna have to make her love me. Bring her to my farm. Make her life really rough, and then I'll find out for sure if she loves me or not. We'll go through a drought. I have to send my kids with her to Connecticut with her aunts to make it a lot better. And Jack Palance plays my father in the third movie, which is great. It's a great movie. You really should watch it. Anyway, that was my Christopher Walken impression, folks. Hope you liked it.
It was very good, very good.
It was. I don't know.
Professor was mind blown. Christopher Walken. I want more cowbell himself in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, no.
Well, you just heard like the whole recited that.
Am I making it up? Oh, I 3D.
I thought I was walking with the Christophers.
Yeah. Our 3D printed these. You're right. This is totally fake, Professor. Professor, why don't you take a poop with your pants on? Okay, how about that? Tired of your shit tonight. Just kidding, Professor. I love you. How do you top Christopher Walken Hallmark movies?
I don't know, man. All I can do is I got two different versions here. I haven't researched which one's the older one or the newer one.
Say two different virgins? Is that what you said? Virgins?
Different virgins.
Okay.
Yeah, so one looks like this and one looks like that.
Okay. Ah, cute. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Well, anyways, this one here has the different color tapes inside.
Yeah.
This one is all the yellows.
Right. Yeah, that the one on the right with a different color one, that was the original because they were all just the original distributions, not the original distributions, but early distributions. Much like the Rambo box set, they just put them in a box.
Mm-hmm.
And then
these ones were all uniformed.
Yeah, they were supposed to coincide with the Young Indiana Jones Adventures VHS box set because I have one of those. That's the same color. That was like a later distribution, but that's cool to have. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and those are both in excellent condition, man. Like this one, especially this one here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got that for like $3 or whatever the hell it was. But
yeah, good stuff.
Good, excellent shape.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, I know that's another one too. The Indiana Jones movies. I think they did make quite a few trilogy box sets.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother. Like, I don't know which one's first or last or whatever, but
yeah. Do you have any of the Alien box sets?
I don't have the box, but I had all the tapes that belong in that box set, and I sold them at the flea market because I have. I think I have 1 and 3 and 4 of the original releases. So I'm just going to catch them individually that way, you know.
Because I know, like right after Alien 3 came out on VHS, they made the trilogy box set, and of course, you know, I think I have 2 Aliens, and I did have Alien 3, but I sold it like singularly, and I also found singularly in the wild. It also came with a making of Alien 3 because that's like when they were still promoting Alien 3, and like you got the trilogy, you also got this bonus tape, so it was like a quadrily. And with making of Alien 3, that's pretty cool. I don't have that box set, but I do have that tape, the making of Alien 3, which is pretty interesting.
Lendog said it before too, talking about the Back to the Future box set. That's another one that I had that I got rid of the box set ones, and I ended up getting the original releases of each tape.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But I do have the. I don't know where it is at the moment. I didn't think of bringing it, but I do have the box set of the 3 Home Alones.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't know why they even lump those movies together. The third one is a travesty.
Great movies with a bag of shit on it attached to
Yeah,
it.
you talk about like unnecessary movies. What the hell's going on with Homeland 3?
There it is.
Oh, don't even show me. I'm sick. Sick to my stomach. I mean, really, the first one's only. I mean, the second one could eat one. I hate the second one. I love the first. First one's the only good one.
Yeah, I know you don't like the second one. I
Hate it.
happen to really like the second one. How much?
Sorry.
Gun Dog says I must watch these Christopher Walken movies now.
I recommend it. You see me on a farm in Kansas, tilling the earth, making what I can for my family. I lost their mother. She died. I might have killed her. I don't know. They need a mother, so Glenn Close comes down and helps me raise my kids. That's what happens. That's exactly what happens. Those coyotes.
I try to stay as far away as I can from Glenn Close.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. But she's unavoidable in this. She's unavoidable.
Unavoidable.
Get out of here with the Glenn Close.
So this is a pretty cool box set. This is a Van Damme. I think I showed this before, or I might not have. This is a Van Damme collection with Nowhere to Run, Double Team, and Maximum Risk in it.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It's got old JCV on the side there. They got a nice little shot of him on the back spine.
Yeah, it's
and they slide out. Side box.
That's pretty.
It's like a little side box.
Oh, you talk about C-list Van Damme movies, though. That's like totally like.
Who doesn't like a little side box, right?
Oh, sure. Right.
Which also made me I just thought of something while we're sitting here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get into my fucking showcase here.
Oh, he's gonna whip it out, folks.
I'm gonna whip it out. I just realized I got this box set of Cops.
Wow.
3 episodes of Cops in it.
Yeah, speaking of TV show box sets, there you go, folks. That's a good example there. Yeah.
Got some Cops there.
Yeah.
God damn, running out of space here.
You're building a little house. You're building a wall. Rob. Just have like a little like portal for your eyes. Yeah.
Glenn Close and Christopher Walken making babies. Ew.
That's
going to replace the whale in my nightmares.
Okay, you have to explain that, Professor. You have nightmares about whales? Yeah. That's interesting. That's pretty telling. That's got to. I
have a friend who has nightmares about bears all the time.
Why? Yeah, that's got to mean something. There's got to be some psychology behind that. And
it's like he goes away, and then it's on a group chat, and he comes back and he says, "Oh, I've started dreaming about bears again."
Oh, that's weird. Like bears, like the animal, or bears like the big burly homosexual man?
No, bears the animal.
Okay, just making sure.
You know something? I never asked that question, so I hope that I'm correct on that.
Yeah, you don't know, do you? You don't know now.
Like, I'm not 100%. No, I'm not 100% on
that. In all fairness, I'm not sure. So, you know what?
You got anything left or what?
Yeah, I do. I got it. It's over here. Hold on. It's out of headphone range, so hold on.
No problemo. Headphone range. Let's take a look at Captain Shelf while he's gone here. Let's see here. Oh, he's back. We were going to snoop around while you were gone, but
I've been meaning to get this closer to my little collection.
We were going to snoop around and look at your stuff while you were gone, but
that's all right. You can if you want to, but I totally just forgot. The same with the Cereplane and Tall stuff. I was like, I got to remember to get those out, put them on my little table so I can display them, but I totally forgot. This is one that I found in a thrift store. One of my most recent VHS thrift store finds. Diamond Award Series Sci-Fi Classics, a 5-tape set in an actual box. bunch of Bollocks movies. The Brain That Wouldn't Die, classic. The Wasp Woman, the Giant Gila Monster. And for some reason, it has 2 copies of the Killer Shrews. I'm not sure why it has 2 copies of the same movie. I'm sure something else was in this place, but I don't know why they would replace it with the same. Like, what's the story there? So you had two of these box sets, and like you lost the one tape for the one set and just put this one in. Like, what was
You
it?
found another. You found another one like that, and just decided to fill the box.
Yeah, that's that to me. That doesn't make any sense, and I don't know if that's what happened, but this is I don't know. There you go. Very interesting.
It's a nice one though. You don't see. I don't have like a sci-fi box set.
No.
Well, I mean, besides Star Wars.
Yeah, $2 too. $2.
Oh, and Batman, I guess.
Yeah.
Rob keeps stacking those box sets like Tetris. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing is a Simpsons quote. Most of my daily lexicon is made up of Simpsons quotes.
Glad to hear with the Simpsons quotes. Go watch the Simpsons. Go watch us.
Oh, the whale thing. I said the whole thing. Sorry, the whale thing.
The whole thing.
Well, that's what it looks like fast when you're dyslexic and you're drinking whiskey and can't see properly.
You got a lot of things going against you tonight, Rob. And
hey, that's the way it goes, man. I make it through, buddy. I make it through. That's all that matters.
And you have like a wall of tapes in front of you. It's amazing.
So this one's a pretty cool one. This is actually a different. Well, yes and no.
Oh, okay.
There's a little bit of these formats put together. The Die Hard one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So it's the 3 tapes on the side with a slipcover over it.
Yeah, again, it's like I find those singularly in the wild. Never the box set itself, but it's always like I think I have 2. I think I have the third one in that set, but I never find it in the box set. It's like how does the box set get split up? Like they couldn't make it any easier for you to keep these 3 tapes together, yet you managed to lose them. Like, how did you do that?
It's because they destroyed the case. They destroyed the box somehow.
But how? Like what are you doing? Like, are you using it as like tire chalks? You're working on your car. You're gonna prop your car up on that. Like, how do you? I don't understand how people break stuff like that. I just don't. People make me so angry.
So there's probably a bunch of those underneath someone's, the corner of someone's couch or their bed frame,
holding up their house. Yeah, people just make.
Josh says he has a JCVD box set of Cyborg, Death Warrant, and Double Impact.
Yeah, wow. I was gonna say I think they did. I've seen like a couple different like versions of like 3 tape box sets for Van Damme stuff. I just like he made so many movies. I keep every day I find a new Van Damme movie. I didn't know he did. So it's like they just marketing bonanza.
Yeah, that's why these tapes are going to stay exactly where they are until tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm not touching them again because they'll be all over the place and I have broken tapes and I'm not down with it.
No. No. I don't blame you. And you know what? Let's get to it. I've been talking about it all night. I've been talking about it all. Oh, well, you got your flimsy boxes. You got a lot of tapes. You make a flimsy box. You break it all over. Here's my example. The presents a series. This was a gift. Somebody gave this to me a long time ago.
Yeah, 10 tapes, huh?
Yeah, 10 tapes.
Very big ass box set.
Remarkably flimsy box. Like just terribly. Like we were saying, this needs to be thicker. This is just like nothing. It's like notebook paper.
That's exactly like the Western one that I have.
Yeah. Let's see here. I just want to show you.
Oh my god. Yes.
But you know what? These are just little serials, like mysteries he would write. Not very good. Kind of boring. I didn't enjoy this at all. I was like, whatever. You know what I mean?
That sucks.
Yeah.
The Western one I have they're all black and white Westerns, right? So they're like real Westerns.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, I can't imagine them being any different between each other. So
that Hitchcock one was really dusty. I'm sorry.
You got some sneezes going on.
That's okay. Just keep it together. Keep it together.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Is that your last tape? Because I'm out.
That's my last tapes.
That's the last tapes.
Yep.
Professor Macabro, please take care of your hearing. As for this is the end of the tape off.
Yep. Or we'll kill you.
Tape off! Yeah! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not playing with these things. They're staying right where they are.
Yeah, just you get to them, man. You'll get to them. I mean, there's no reason to.
That's my regular routine anyway. Saturday morning, I get up and come down here and usually move some beer cans away or clean up whatever happens during the stream or after the stream, and
Sure, yeah.
and then put tapes away and try to remember where I got them and blah blah blah. I have to replace everything because I pulled out half the stuff out of the display, so I'm gonna have to put a bunch of shit back. And
Yeah, with these especially, these box sets are all like buried beneath my other like displays because they were just like using like prop other stuff up because I hate box sets. So it's like I gotta put these back. It's more than just like putting them back on the shelf. It's like I gotta like put them back and then put stuff in front of them. And this was my idea to do this. So it's like I knew what I was getting into when I suggested it, but we had to tackle it eventually. You know, box sets are a pretty big deal in the VHS world. So
yeah, I enjoy doing it. As you can see, I enjoy a good box set. So, did you see or hear my message to you before we started the show?
I don't think so. Why? No.
I asked you if you had any dancing tapes.
Dancing tapes?
Yeah, like maybe line dancing or like some kind of like crazy aerobic tapes or anything weird like that.
Let me
like
just
dancing tapes or.
Let me answer your question with a question. Why in the hell would I have dancing tapes?
Because sometimes we like to do like odd, strange tapes, and
no, I don't have dancing tapes. Sorry, I don't. Not a one. Couldn't even give you one. Sorry. That was your idea for next week's show?
No, well, it was one of my ideas because I have a lot of them. So
I know you have a lot of ideas. Do you have a lot of dancing tapes?
I do. I have like line dancing. I have Shaq tapes. I got like
Shaq tapes. Wait, Shaq. You have Shaq?
Shaq dancing. Yeah, like Shaq hip hop tapes. I got like Paula Abdul dancing. I got like some old ladies dancing. I got a bunch of different funny dancing tapes. I got dirty dancing.
No, I don't have not a one. Sorry.
Okay, well, we'll think of something else then. Just wanted to know before it escapes my memories.
Tape off. You can just show off your tapes. We can just talk about them. We don't have to do. We can do dancing tapes if you want to.
Dancing grannies, yeah. See, like that. That's what I'm talking about. Anything like that? No.
No.
All right, we'll come up with something else then.
No, you can show them off if you want to. I mean,
we'll talk later about it. It's
you can show them off. I just won't be here. That's all I'm saying.
That's nice. Hey, ditch me like that.
Just. No, I mean, you can if you want to. We don't have to have a tape off. I mean, if you want to just show off stuff. I mean,
country line dancing. I just thought it'd be funny because sometimes we do weird tapes, like funny tapes and shit. So.
Well, we've already done that though.
Yeah, but I was just thinking of a different one, like a more of a. I'll talk to you later about it. And you'll understand why I'm asking.
Okay. Talk to me backstage.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Wasn't Tybo like a top VHS seller, or was that
huge?
Yeah, I got Tybo tapes too.
Yeah, Tybo was huge, definitely because of VHS. Huge.
There's a lot of funny, weird dancing kind of tapes out there. That's so anyway.
Yeah.
But we'll do something else. Let's move on.
It's up to you, man. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a lot of tapes, if you have something, if you got a lot of stuff you need to show off, I think that'd be good for the show. Just because I don't doesn't mean.
Do you have some like oddity tapes, like weird? You have weird tapes, like tapes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have some interesting tapes. Yeah, but nothing.
But we already did that, didn't we?
We've already done that. Yeah, video oddities. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Mummy the Monkey's here.
There they are.
Yeah. Hi, Mummy the Monkey.
That's what are some of the reason why I was asking, because they sent me a video earlier of a tape off entry, and I'm trying to figure out a way to include it.
Okay, we'll talk. Yeah, Richard Simmons, God rest his soul. Lost him. What was it, last year or 2 years ago? When did he pass away?
Oh, I don't remember.
It was relatively recently. Mommy the Monkey, I hope you've got your technical issues worked out. I heard about that. Always sorry to hear that, but sometimes it goes beyond our control. You know what I mean?
It does happen.
Yeah, it certainly does. So hopefully you got that issue worked out.
The professor says training video VHS tapes, like a training, dance training,
Yeah.
break dance training, tap dancing.
Yeah.
Richard Simmons tapes. I might. I'm not. You know what? I have to look, because I have a whole bunch of like crazy tapes. I might have one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the absolute king of that genre. I mean,
Yeah, there's definitely. I've seen them around too. Like
yeah.
because I don't generally collect those kind of tapes. I just pick up little weird ones every now and then for when we need them, right? Mummy and the Monkey in the house. You'll do good. I'm sure you will.
They said yeah, it should be good. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, I hate tech issues because it's beyond your control. What are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? It's like I can't really do anything.
Do you remember that when we used to stream before, that goddamn clicking?
Oh yeah, I do.
That was a pain in the ass, eh?
It was. Yes, thankfully that hasn't happened, at least I know of. Well, we discovered it was because I was using my phone as the camera, and ever since I started using my laptop, we haven't had that problem. So we can only assume it was because of the phone.
Big Matt here's here. What's going on, Matt?
What's going on, Bill? Benny, Mr. Benny.
VHS Monkey says I'm still waiting to watch Gravy Boat.
Yeah. Well, there's waiting Bill's character. Yeah, we're working on that. I did have a new preview I put out over Thanksgiving.
Mikey says
I can give you.
Mikey says I don't miss the clicking, man. Mikey remembers the clicking too.
That was weird. Mm-hmm. That was a weird thing.
Yeah, we have some hilarious. I got some good training videos and shit like that. Yeah, I think StreamYard kind of fixed up their stuff too. Like they're sounding better these days than they used to, anyways.
Yeah. StreamYard was weird for a while there. I know that, but I also think it was. I think it was just too much information for my phone to broadcast properly.
Mitch says I can see myself collecting corporate training tapes, especially fast food ones. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Those are hard to come by, actually.
Hard to come by. They're worth. They go for a lot of money, especially McDonald's stuff, Taco Bell stuff. You can find them, but they're pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine they are, because those tapes are kind of people just threw them in the garbage, right? No one brought them home.
No, but they didn't make too many of them either. You probably got, if you're like a franchisee and you had like a couple of stores under you, like you probably got maybe 5 tapes for your region. Mm-hmm. Each store got a tape, and that was it. Like your
Mikey has some. He says he has some McDonald's ones.
There you go, Mikey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those are pretty cool to have. I don't have anything cool like that. I don't. It's more of like I got like some like different stupid instructional videos of like how to use the ab roller and how to paint like figurines for collecting military figurines, and
awesome
how to do woodworking and make wood chairs or something.
Yeah, I tell you what, ab rollers do need instruction. The ab rollers can be dangerous, dude. They're dangerous. Like you don't have a lot of control there. I used to use an ab roller, and they're really hard on your back. You're small of your back. You really got to be careful, because I can get away from you pretty quick, and next thing you know, you're on your face.
Yeah, and then you can't get up, and
you're done.
For someone to break into your house and find you.
Yeah. I mean, I think definitely have an age limit on ab rollers. If you get to a certain age, don't use them anymore.
Well, stop rolling your abs, anyways.
Yeah, stop rolling them. Just eat pizza and drink beer. Shut up.
Yeah, I love. If I come across any kind of cool weird tapes, I'll pick it up.
Mm.
Unfortunately, you can come across a lot of shitty ones, like all stupid. But I got like 8-minute buns and all that kind of stuff.
See, that's the stuff. Like if I see that on like a thrift store shelf, I just like I don't want it. I have so much stuff. I don't need that like clamoring up my stuff. I don't have enough room for it. I don't want it because it's just like I think of it like, okay, I'm going to have this for the fun of it for a while, but then after it's done, what am I going to do with it? I don't want to just throw it away because like you can't just like resell it. Like no one's going to buy. You know what I mean? Like 5 minutes.
No, I know exactly what you mean. That's why I only really buy ones that are cool, and then I end up keeping them, and that section of my collection just grows, I guess.
But like, however, I come if I ever do come across stuff like like work training videos or how to type with your feet kind of videos, like I would definitely pick them up. But I never come across that kind of stuff. I mean,
like how to be a better lover and all that kind of shit.
Right. Well, I don't need a tape for that. You know what I'm saying? I made the tape for that. That's what I'm on that tape. I wrote the script. No, I'm just kidding.
Professor said he'd like to get the Windows training video with Matthew Perry and Jennifer Aniston.
Oh yeah, that's another one that's like, yeah, good luck with that one.
VHS Monkey has it.
Of course he does.
He says the quality is a bit diminished, but it's a fun watch.
Of course he has it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're looking for your training videos, like I'm sure there's not many of them with like, or maybe a handful of them with like known names in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Be cool to get some old McDonald's video with like somebody doing it before they blew up. Like I don't know.
Oh, sure. That happens. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Like Eddie Murphy before he got famous or something.
That'd be weird because I'm pretty sure he was pretty much always famous. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm just joking around.
Oh, you're just joshing.
Yeah, I'm just joshing.
Yeah, Brad Pitt teaching you to salt fries. Yeah, that's a pretty good.
That's it, something like that. Yeah.
Hey, VHS Mikey. Interestingly enough, I don't have RoboCop either. I have 2 and 3. I don't have the first one, which is weird. But
that is weird.
Yeah.
Legend says that Jennifer Aniston was a background dancer in Mac and Me.
Oh, well.
Well, Jean-Claude Van Damme was a background dancer in what was it? Electric Boogaloo.
Well, Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah.
She's outside dancing on the beach or something, like somewhere she's performing, and people make a crowd around her.
Mm-hmm.
One of the dudes clapping with super tight shorts on his JCVD.
Yeah.
I love 3, man. I mean, I don't love 3, but I like 3. People always shit on RoboCop 3, but he's got a jetpack and shit. I like it.
Yep.
I enjoy it. There, I said it.
I'm pretty sure there was a box set for that too. I think there had to be, right?
I don't know. I've never seen it. If there was,
yeah, I don't know. I want to think there was. I want to hope there was.
I would like to have that if there was.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy RoboCop. I have all 3 of them, and I have all 3 of them probably 2 or 3 times, I think.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure they made a box set for the series, the Dark. What was it? Well, one of there's a couple of different live action TV series is for RoboCop. I had like one, but I sold it. And I think it was like part of a box set that was like split up. It was a RoboCop TV show. One of them.
I tried watching RoboCop. I don't know which one it is. They have on Tubi. On Tubi, they have one of the series, and it's holy shit, is it slow?
Yeah. I don't like shows very much. I just don't.
Slow. I try to get into it, but it's like you're like,
it's just like I don't know. If it's not Night Court, I'm not really watching the show. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it's a movie based around like a cyborg dude, right? Like, so if you're making a series, and if he's not in every shot, what the hell are you looking at?
Right, you're looking at somebody trying to get their screenplay produced. They just wanted to crowbar it into a popular genre, so they actually got screen time. That's what you're looking at. That's what happens with those kind of shows. That you have somebody else who has a different kind of direction because they want their dream just forcefully forged into this other established property just so it gets the marquee power. That's all. That's what you're looking at right there.
I saw it on YouTube. Like, oh, this should be good. I put it on. I'm like, man, this is so lame. It's so slow and like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
Because there was it was RoboCop, like the early '90s. They did a RoboCop show. Then late '90s they did RoboCop Dark Justice. So there was like 2 different RoboCop live action shows. Yeah.
Jason says RoboCop classic Peter Weller versus T-800 Terminator, the OG.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think will win?
I mean, they made a whole comic book series about that. Dark Horse did RoboCop versus Terminator. I don't remember how that even.
It's a video game too. It's a video game, RoboCop versus Terminator.
Game, based on. Oddly enough, never made a movie. Should have definitely made a live action movie about that. Never did. Never will. I don't know, Ginger Ninja. I want to think. I think RoboCop would be able to outsmart the T-800. I really do. But as far as like mobility, definitely the T-800's got the upper hand. But I think RoboCop would be able to like figure something out. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with RoboCop on that.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, I guess.
Yeah, Ginger. Maybe nobody won. Maybe it was one of those things where they just like ended up teaming up to defeat a greater foe, like every other like.
I wonder what Google would say if you Googled it.
I don't know.
You want me to try it and see what it says?
Yeah, go ahead and try. I don't care. I'll give you a pass this time.
Let's see what Google says when we say RoboCop versus T-800, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who would win in a fight against RoboCop against T-800?
Yeah, and they became best friends forever. Ginger says. Yeah, I wouldn't think that happened.
It says, in a fight between RoboCop and a T-800, RoboCop likely wins due to superior durability, firepower, the Auto 9 in brackets, and tactical processing.
I have to disagree. I have to disagree with that.
Despite the T-800's speed advantage, RoboCop can withstand damage that incapacitates the T-800, like explosions, and this programming allows strategic thinking, exploiting the T-800's simple, relentless pursuit.
That's a pretty intelligent answer, but I have to disagree with that analytically because that's not true. RoboCop was taken apart by a 9-year-old in RoboCop 2 with a Sawzall, if you remember correctly. So as far as durability goes, the T-800's got the upper hand because he's titanium alloy. That's what he's made out of. So, yeah, you can blow him up, but you got to like shove a thing of like plastique right in his torso to blow him up. That's what you got to do, or use like plasma rifles against him. But yeah, durability, no. The T-800's got the upper hand there.
Well, that's what they're kind of relying on here because it says, while the T-800 is faster and stronger in brute force, RoboCop's advanced armor and ability to exploit the environmental factors give him the edge over the primitive T-800 chassis.
Primitive. What are they talking about? Primitive. The T-800's from the future. I don't like this at all, Rob. Get it out of here.
That's what it says.
Get it out of here. And plus, RoboCop's got his face exposed.
Well, I guess maybe because I don't know. I don't know why they say primitive. That's weird.
Yeah, it's just AI jargon. It's not bad though. But I don't agree with it. It's not bad, but I don't agree with it.
Cabro says RoboCop versus T-1000. Game over. Alex Murphy.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you can figure out how to defeat the T-1000, which.
And RoboCop. He also said that he believes that RoboCop won that fight, if he remembers correctly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's what I mean, Mikey. Dark Horse did have a lot of good matchups. They made, Aliens versus Predator movies, those crappy movies, but they never made a RoboCop versus Terminator film. Based on the Alien versus Predator films, I'm glad they didn't make RoboCop versus Terminator film then. But,
yeah, they're not the greatest. No. But it's still kind of cool to see the two of them mixed, and either way,
Yeah.
Well, that was been an excellent Friday. I think we showed a pretty good amount of the
Oh
of our
yes,
box
yeah. We
collection. I mean,
yeah we showed a lot of box tonight.
we
Yeah,
hiked up the skirt pretty high on this one, so
yeah. Mega flaps, just mega flaps.
mega flaps. Jason versus Freddy. They actually had Jason win.
Yeah, it's true.
And then, why does my computer keep doing this? They
Yeah.
never actually pick a winner like that usually.
That's true. Usually, like I said, they usually like team up to fight like a greater foe, or they become friends for some. But usually they don't, because they don't want to pick a side, because they know like the fan base is going to be against them either way. So they don't want to pick a side. They want to be neutral.
Yeah, they want to be as neutral as possible.
But that movie was like, yeah, we don't care. And wasn't there like another like version of that where Freddy wins? What is it? Isn't like there's another like
Sure.
alternate ending? I just don't care enough.
It sounds like a good idea anyway.
Yeah. All I know is they dropped the ball with the original ending. There was like supposed to be like a post-credit scene before that was really a thing, by the way, where it was Jason and Freddy are like just like this dark room, and like you just see like them, and like they're getting ready to square off, and all of a sudden you hear, "Gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?"
Oh yeah,
It's Pinhead, like they're in hell, and it's Pinhead. Like that would have been great. They couldn't get the rights to do it. That would have been fantastic, dude.
yeah. I heard about that. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Would have made up for the whole film. I can tell you that much. I didn't mind that movie, but I'm also not a big fan of it either. You know what I mean?
Professor says he wished they'd done the Batman versus Predator crossover. Was amazing.
Yeah, well, they shoulda, coulda, woulda, really. I just can't get film rights for that kind of stuff. It's too much, you know.
I like all that stuff, man. If I had time to watch everything and get into everything, I would be down with all that stuff. But it's like,
well, then they did a Batman versus the Shadow line. Ever read that comic? That's pretty interesting.
oh, well, I love the Shadow, man. Like if I had the time, I would read it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I have like RoboCop, like I have the whole series. I think it's like a '92 series or something of RoboCop in comic. I'm trying to read that, and it's like, man,
yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I know it's hard.
Never get time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap her up because I need to, like usual.
Yeah, I got to evacuate.
Hit the head. I got to evacuate.
I have
Evacuate
to go.
complete. Evacuate. Austin Powers when he's like,
Yeah.
stop pissing and start again and stop.
Yeah.
Evacuation. Come.
Yeah, I always think of like Revenge of the Nerds too, where Ogre's like peeing in the background and he just keeps
Oh yeah.
going. That's so hilarious.
And they're all looking from the hot tub like.
Yeah, it's like they just realize like it's been like 5 minutes and he's still pissing.
And then the blonde guy's trying to get them all like, we're all scared to show people our dicks because their dicks are so small. You know what I'm talking about, guys? And they're all like,
Yeah. It's like, oh, you know how like you have a last name, you have a nickname that's the opposite of what it is, you know? Like, okay, Tiny, like whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I love that, man. I love nerds movies. You had a Shadow, Alec Baldwin. I love that.
No,
movie,
not
man.
that Shadow. That's like the original, like, newspaper serial or the radio serial versus Batman. It wasn't
Shadow.
It wasn't Alec Baldwin Shadow. No,
I love the Alec Baldwin Shadow though. I love that.
the same thing. I mean, that movie wasn't too far from the actual serial.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Professor. Great stream. Thank you for being here as always, man. Appreciate you always stopping by and hanging out, and everybody who always does.
Mm-hmm.
Like Larry and Crusher and come on, let's work this goddamn thing. And Mikey, thanks for stopping by, and Mummy and the Monkey, and everybody else who came by. Mitch, of course. And Len Dog. Did I say Len Dog already?
No, you didn't. But
Kuma, Josh, Stacey.
I should say it's very good to hear from Tony, and it's very good to hear from VHS Mikey again.
Yes, Tony was here. Mikey, yes, good to hear from you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Anybody else? Anybody else? If I miss you, I apologize, but you know who you are.
Yeah, we are very sorry. We are sorry. We have to pee.
Way she goes, but we need to go pee because we drink a lot of alcohols.
We have to go pee off the shippy.
Good show, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Uh-huh.
So just saying thoughts on V, the TV series. Jay saying.
I haven't seen it since I was a really little kid. I remember my dad was into it, and I just kind of watched it by proxy, but I have no memory of it. So no, I couldn't give you an honest answer on that one. No,
I have. You know something? If I would have had it all, I would have brought it. I have. I don't know how many there are. I can't remember offhand now. But I got a bunch of them. I got a good whack of. They're all red. It's from the series, I guess. I got a good amount of the V, but I do have the. I guess it's the movie, the TV movie, a double tape over there in the sci-fi section. So
yeah, that's cool.
I liked V. I remember as a kid when V was on. Man, I remember it used to freak me out, that shit.
Sure did. I remember being freaked out about it. I know that much. And
I like it. I like it a lot. Mikey loves V.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else. There we go. There we go.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap her up. Cap, good seeing you, buddy.
Good seeing you, buddy. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. Have a great weekend and a great week. And we will see you next Friday night right here on Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Only on Rob's with this video right here on YouTube, folks. It's part of your TJF lineup right here on ABC.
And we don't know what we're going to do next week, but you'll find out by Monday anyways, or Tuesday, something like that. In
fact, Rob, I will contact you later on tonight via Messenger. I really have to pee, so I will not be here after the show ends. I'm sure
that's fine. That's good. I need to go to the bathroom too.
Same boat. We will talk later tonight.
Sounds good, buddy.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yes, good. Now.
Goodbye from Robin the Captain. Goodbye from Robin the Captain. This has been Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Right here on Rob's Vintage Video. Only on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and take care out there. Keep your heads clean and be kind. Rewind. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next Friday.
Your video and audio heads will now be cleaned.
What?
Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Eject tape now.
Eject tape now. Eject